Hello and welcome y'all. I'm here to show you part 8 of Join 2 game in the Emeralds edition. I don't know why this one the controller's all the way out in the middle of the bush. Middle of nowhere for. And here please must have wanted to go on a journey. Which in a moment, let's go on. So we're gonna do the animation player now. So basically this is the animation player. What you do, basically I'm pretty sure all you go is new if you want to get a new one. So I'm pretty sure this is the default one. Or maybe I went new and then we made it, don't know, can't remember. Then we're using on here, we are using, what's it called? I think it's the state machine one. Don't know why. Oh, there it is. State machine state machine, and then within here we use this, the new bending 2D. I might have to reset that, but look at it. There you go, and then we can just go bending to the space idle. That's all you gotta do, and then you just link them up with these arrow things if you haven't got up to that part or seen the last episode. Not people interested in that one. Alright, so first we gotta do is the idle. Now we gotta remember to pin everything known to man. Don't worry too much about the hitbox unless it's full attack. Just make sure the hitbox is disabled. Is what we gotta make sure mainly for the hitbox. Which is really easy when you do the attack. So you enable it about halfway in the attack and disable it about 3/4 of the way for the attack. Or something like that. And then also we need to pin the position of these top boxes. That's really kind of like having in this paranoid too. And then you can clean it up like this. Very nice to get rid of it. You don't have to worry about the sound, emerald sound when it comes to this part. I'm pretty sure I went over that in the last video. Last part, number 7. This could be like the corky little cattle dog, as they say. So off to the sheet first, and then we go find frame number 0. Boom, place that bad boy in there. And seeing as I did 2 frames, which has a distance out, 0.5, I want it to be like a little slow. And looping, there's the looping button, there we go. You know, I just wanted to get that. I reckon, I don't know, you can make the idle detail, but it's probably easy not to in a way. I just like keeping it simple. And then we go pin this. Actually, pin this. I don't know, maybe we don't need to pin all the box. I don't know, maybe we will. Pin it just in case. I don't need to worry about the player box. But I will just, play detection box in the player attack range, because the range is universal and I shouldn't be moving there at all. Oh, I also need to pin the position of the spike as well. Just in case you move it, because sometimes you might and then it'd be annoying to go back if you did, you know. And then I'll go a little quick way to make sure we keep all that. This, don't worry about pinning this. It's not that important. Hitbox I'll probably build just in case. And also, this is nice. I might do the collider, this one here, so the soft collider. One controller can stay there. And it does not need to be pinned. That's another one that you need to check off your list of being pinned. Don't need to pin that one. 2 things. Oh, that's a separate timer and everything. You don't need to pin that. I don't know if that. Oh no, it does work, because after a while the emeralds will go away. That's what that's meant to be. Like, I'm pretty sure it works on the Godot. Like, he's not gonna, like, timer so they're not gonna run after you forever. It's basically what that is meant to be. Or maybe it doesn't have it on there. I swear someone does. Maybe the dogs. Oh, it is the dogs. I have it on there. All the deer. So it kind of does work. I probably should refine it before I show it off to you guys fully. I don't know why it's not saved as its own thing down here. But basically what it's doing is going up to here and saying, well, the player detection doesn't detect anymore. Maybe I can merge that with the player detection. So we got this. We got the idle. You could move all that stuff downwards if you desire. But I don't think it's really needed for us to be worried about that. So now let's go to the next animation. Duplicate. I'm pretty sure I've got everything done dusted and nothing else I can think about. No. Or left. And then now it's walking. Like this whole series, there's all these parts. If you if this is the first one you're watching, this comes from the start of the drawing. So from this drawing right here to where we are now. You know, I was kind of expecting a bit worse at the same time. Oh, we could actually make that. Okay, because there's only 2 frames, I'm not too worried, but we could have went here, delete those frames and go backwards, so then we're ahead. But because seeing as it was only like 2 frames, so I didn't bother doing that. There's only 2. Now, this one I want a 1 gap, so just keep it as it is. There we go. Yeah, we do that 0.5, it should be. Look at the little boy. We can't really see it, there we go. And we can also do that with the top layers too. Look at this bad boy go! Boom. We don't really have to get the crimes too movement with them. As long as they're basic there. Like if something like drastic happens, like for example, with the blood wolf he jumps forward, or with the dog he jumps forward, then yeah, maybe we have to move the colliders forward with the entity. But except from that, it basically stays in the same place. You don't have to worry too much. And plus, you can go back in later if you want to change this too. We just pin everything in a position at the beginning, which makes everything from now on easier. So we got walking. Now attacking is from frame 8. Undo that. You're being a dick to me. To frame 12. Seeing as this counts 0. I probably should have paid more attention to the frame before. Whoops. Yeah, so it's frame 7 and the one here is frame 8, so it does do one from frame 0. Okay, now we duplicate this. And with this also, you gotta duplicate this side for doing the right side, so safety doing that work too. Oops. Excuse me. So all the way to the end here. We have to go all the way to the end here. Then we delete these frames. Only those frames there. Then now we're at the point where we need to be. See? 0.8. And then we go on that. 13, wasn't it? Yes. Well, 13 is when we stop. I'm gonna have to go 0.4 here, so we got 4 frames. There we go. Or maybe, what did it look better on? Or maybe we do 0.5. I don't know. This is kind of hard because it actually, it's wonder. Look at this. This actually looks like the dog is slower, and when you do a 0.4, it looks like the dog is more sprinting. So it looks like he's faster like that. Oh, good old animation. See, this one here, you could bring it, the collider up. Maybe I'll do the 5. I think the 4 is alright. Let's do 4. I can even slow this down by 2. This is not gonna be a permanent edition version. I gotta do that. Where is it? Here we go. So we can make this 0.5. So it'd be 2 times slower. And then let's see what 0.5 does. We can even see what walking does. That's 0.5. There we go. This is what walking looks normally. And there's the running. I actually lived that pretty well. Could have done worse is what I'm trying to say there. I think I won't box that. And since it's so small too, I'm also can get away with not pinning the boxes. Maybe if it was a bigger animal, I might have to pin the boxes more as well. I just realised that. Like here, I have to pin the boxes a bit more. The boxes having a field day. But I'm pretty sure it's got, oh boy. Idle left is probably a different place. Idle left is there. Then we also got walking left. That could be a little bit different. No, that's actually normal. I did move the shadow a little bit. I might do that. I might go back and do that. Hang on, do I have the shadow? Is that what I forgot about? Yes, I forgot about the shadow. Oh yay, thank God we didn't go too far into that. I forgot to add the shadow, guys. Whoops. That's the building shadow. This is the normal shadow. All the way to the top. Here's the top dog around here. Make sure the world knows about it. Then the, oh, pick me. Up here. Shadow, you don't want to tap. There we go, a little bit downwards. In. Bit out. A little bit in. Push it up a little bit. Still don't like that for some reason. Why do I not like that? I kept it blurry a little bit too down here. If you notice with the shadow, it isn't exactly pixel perfect. Isn't exactly a show of like the pixel art style. Still don't like that. Why do I not like that? It was like that. There we go. So now we got the shadow. Let's get back to here and pin the shadow. So we got pin the shadow at the beginning here. Now let's go to the walking. Pin the shadow here at this end part. See how it's most lined up with it? So the rest isn't going to be very lined up with it. So we go extend here. Oh yeah, we also got pin scale. Oh, I knew there'd be something I'd do wrong. Oh, so I hate it. So much to miss. You gotta go for a full-on checklist. And the idols are pretty good as another base as well. Now I go extend this. There we go, pin that in position. When something comes down, I need to extend, make this slightly smaller, and then extend it out a bit on the slightly smaller work. So it looks like he's coming down a little bit more. Extend out. I just made that look like so you can tell that he comes down. And also you can clearly see it's not jumping frame, and I want it to be jumping frame, not okay. That looks like it's coming along. I kind of like that. Did it by itself there. Good boy. I'm chaining it, not really, but that was his luck. So you can do that with the shadow. Shadow is probably the major one that you change. It goes really fast, I realize. Might have to slow him down a little bit. You can use flames to slow him down, or do what I was doing there, artificially slow him down. Still not liking. Oh, whoops, where the shadow holds. Yoink. This needs to be really compressed. I like that. We got pretty lucky on that one too. But make sure it is not gonna. There we go. Bring it in, bring it up, put it down. Nope, not too far up. Oh, I've got to bring it into here. Oh, there you go. I probably went back on the thing I said was too far. Probably, I guess as long as it's close, as big as problem, it doesn't be specifically directly on it. Or maybe depending on the game, might have to be more size. Maybe this one doesn't really matter so much in a way. It does make a big difference to these entities when you do add the shadow as well. Like, let's say we had this dog without the shadow. It looked very different than when he does with the shadow. There's probably something I could do with light as well. But I think the artificial shadow does not hurt to have there, as well as those kind of lights as well. I think it's easy to do that with 3D than it is to do that with 2D as well, with doing that artificial light that's usually in all game engines. I use it a lot during What's Outside. Yeah, I did that a lot with What's Outside using that artificial light, and it turned out really nice. Because that artificial light, you probably know the difference. For the artificial light, if you play it, which you check out on itch.io, you can see it around the spaceships. It doesn't really affect the background. I guess it does interpolate them, get them away from the background. Because that whole scene is kind of dark. And it lights the ships up so you can see them. And the same with the bullets as well. So easy for you to see them. I also wanted to feel like you are in that darkness in a way. And it was really fun playing around the lights as well. And then you can also, like, because in theory, I don't know, space probably doesn't have much light travel. I guess space is a light travel, really. So you will always have that, where you have that red, orange flame or blue flame, it will release a glow. And the glow for the ships, because, well, they're on. Ships are current power. Okay. To the next part. Now let's turn back on my colliders and not see this dog at all. You guys can't see the doggy. Spoilers. Now we gotta attack. New. No duplicate. Gotta attack dog over here. Boom. I'm thinking maybe you can copy and paste the white walk over to the left walk over to the white walk and just flip over all the other things. So you have to do the shadow like again, you know what I mean? Maybe you can, I don't know. So I'm gonna have to fix up the shadow in a moment. These over here, delete those frames. Get rid of this for blinds me, the blue. All I see is blue in my eyes. So what? It's 13. Where was that up? Yes. 13. Excuse me. Oh, nippy boy. Now we need to. Oh, I really like where the shadow is here. Keep that. We can even make a noise whenever he attacks you as well. Maybe we should do that. Invest into more noises. Because there was like a more balanced little bark that he does once in a while. It was like a little bitey times, you know? Looks like we haven't get to show off the left today. This video is taking longer than I think I thought it would be. I was hoping to get all this done, but I'm not expecting too much, wasn't I? Okay, let's get this attack done. So, this is our hit of impact of attack. This is when he's attack. When he's being a little bugger, biting you. So we bring it out of here. In this. Might as well pin at the beginning. At first, it is disabled. And then it's re-enabled. Where's that hitbox stuff? Make sure it's happening. And then out here. So the next frame bullet is gonna be disabled. So that's exactly 3 frames, but we can do the one extra because I think that adds a little bit of cooldown time, or we can just go like. I think I might do 0.4. Now let's move all these colliders to hurt box. See how his attack is slightly more out here. I'm gonna make sure these aren't gonna be a dick to me. Probably duplicate this. I guess we might as well move it across by the look of it. So make sure we do these areas, positions, not the colliders itself. There we go. So I got one box time. I could have done the position of this. Maybe I'll do the position. Actually, I might do the position of the top boxes. So we go to here. Move the top boxes. In that position. In that position. And I don't want this to be doing that because it's a pain when it does that. Not really too fast about everything else, like the player attention moving, because it does say the moving of food boxes. There we go to here. Oh boy. Make sure by the end it is in the correct position. So it looks like I've got to make sure that is in the correct position by the end. Alright. So we got all those top boxes up and running. All those are running. Oh, we got this shadow. Don't forget about the shadow. Thank God we didn't forget about the shadow. Oh, someone's gonna be annoyed, you know. Actually, I wanted to keep it about there where it was. Move it here. Touch it down a little bit. Move it down. There we go. Scale lock. Position locked. Boom. That looks really cool. Oh, hang on. I want to duplicate shadow. Oops. Duplicate. Oh, duplicate. There we go. Animals tend to, like, entities and animals are the biggest ones that you tend to work in the smaller scale. Like with plants and everything, I believe the artwork is best to work in the larger scale of numbers. Nope, you devil. Devil! Yeah, I'm good. So I'll call it the devil so it respects me a bit. to help. I mean, it helps my sanity. I'll do that. There we go. It's a very similar attack to the Border Collie itself. I do think that'd be it for today. So we're gonna do font. So we do a new one here and we call it font idle. We'll do that for the next episode, next part. So I hope you enjoy. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this one and check out more of the series if you're interested to see how I do these animals or want to learn how to do them yourself. I even do plants. I've done videos on trees and everything like that. I'm gonna eventually do like an energy bar, like a similar bar like thing soon. Put that on. One where if you're not moving it will not go down as well. I'll get this chase meter working as well before we get up to it. Before we get up to the code and everything, because we got this code, but we don't actually up to the physical code. We're just doing the animation server. So, join the Discord server. I realized the links, some of them didn't work, and in a video with the Discord server links did work. So, hope you enjoy. I'm Redcollarwolf, now out. Thank you for watching, have a nice day, and see you next time, and see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.